Oh yeah, I forgot to do the thing. I already pressed the go live button. Just give me a second to send out the promos. Oh, maybe I should change the D&D online to Pal World. What do you think?
Yeah, go for it.
I was thinking of doing two because I didn't want to what's the word? I didn't want to disappoint Guacamole, who usually only comes for D&D online. Maybe I could do both. Did you also get Pal World, or does your computer not able to handle it?
I don't think my computer would be able to handle Power World, so I chose not to get it for my PC.
Is it because your computer can't handle a 30 gigabyte game?
I mean, like, my computer has the RAM to be able to do Power World. It's just that there are other specs that I believe my PC does not meet. You know, other such requirements that I just fail to get up to. I literally only meet the requirements of RAM.
Sorry, I'm hearing someone else in the background of talking with you.
Oh yeah, no worries. I just have a YouTube video playing. I paused it just now.
What movie
Yeah,
you watching?
basically I just don't meet the other requirements for the I don't meet the other requirements. That's all. I don't have like a very high-end graphics card or anything like that.
Here. Okay. I was trying to figure out where to put this because I just kind of started putting in the tables, but I'm thinking of taking them all down anyway. When you see the letters GB, do you also think gib instead of gigabyte?
I suppose so, I guess. Yeah, kind of. I think of mostly the gigabyte bit.
No, because, like, I wrote it down today because, like, I was talking to someone about how Pal World is, like, 30 gigabytes. I was like, oh, every time I see GB, my brain goes, oh, 30 gibs. And then I thought to myself, well, hold on. Are they gonna pronounce it jibs instead of gibs just to piss me off? Like when people pronounce gif as gif instead of the correct way?
You're one of those people that say it's pronounced GIF?
Yes.
I'm firmly under the belief that it's GIF, especially because the creator of the graphics interface, whatever, said that it was GIF, which makes it
Exactly.
GIF.
No, he said it was gif because it's graphics.
No, it's GIF. Said it was GIF.
No, he said it was gif.
GIF.
He said it was gif, not peanut butter.
GIF.
You're gonna be one of those guys who gets sent straight to hell after calling God Jod, aren't you?
No, I'm not gonna call him Jod.
Anyway. That should be fine. I was thinking about putting a spacer in between some of these tables. Oh, right here. I know exactly where it's going to go. Okay, I got it. There we go. Just put the singular space between those. How's that looking? Space of 3. Space of 2. Hmm. Ah. No, that's even worse. Okay. So, brother, how's Minecraft treating you? If you're having issues, have you tried disconnecting and reconnecting your VPN? Occasionally that fixes internet problems for me.
Oh, it's just not letting me connect to the server.
Ah. Have you tried asking politely? Already the grid pattern is working itself out. I can literally just eyeball it, and because there's a grid, I have a guideline. Hey, should I make more table seatings inside of the ice cream parlor? Or is just the bar good enough? Hey, this way it
I
doesn't
think
need...
you made maybe a few too many. You need space in the parlor to actually serve the ice cream.
This way it doesn't need, what's the word? This way it doesn't need umbrellas over the tables, because the ice cream parlor itself is one big ass umbrella.
Where are the people getting their ice cream though?
What do you mean?
Do they have to go upstairs for it?
Yeah. This is the actual ice cream parlor.
Okay.
Should I make like little kiosk things on the insides with like little islands for like different flavors of ice creams and toppings and shit? You're the ice cream man. Wait, hold up. Weird. Oh, I did it wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did it wrong. I thought it was just an oddity, but nah. I messed that one up. You didn't see my mistake, did you? Because you're not watching the stream, are you? I noticed like a half beat too late that in the pattern all of the fences are like on the same colored tile, and I can use that because they're all evenly spaced. But like as I was doing it, I realized I had set it up on the wrong color. So brother, how you been? How's work at the ice cream store?
Yeah, I just think you need like a kiosk at least somewhere in the center of the. I would have put it somewhere in the center, and then like another kiosk, or at
Of,
least like another ice cream serving place upstairs.
did you
But you
forget?
seem to have designed it that way.
Did you forget
Yeah,
what
is
we
that
were?
what that large
Did you forget what we talked about last time?
what?
I said, wouldn't it be funny if we made this like the one stilted building? And like as I was making it stilted, I was thinking to myself, well, what are we gonna do with all of that freaking space underneath? It can't just be empty. So I put a bunch of tables down here. It's like this is the main building. You know? Let me know when you're able to return. Hmm. Oh, I can. Wait. There we go. I think I grabbed the wrong flavor of shelf. Well, you don't think this is bright and colorful enough for an ice cream parlor? How much space did I give? 1.25, right? Brother, have you fixed your connectivity issues yet? Are you excited for any of the Digimons I'm probably gonna be catching soon in the Digimon game you gifted me?
It's not quite Digimon, but it is cool.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Nintendo is suing them for copyright infringement for frickin' Stardew Valley or whatever.
Oh, so like about that lawsuit. So Nintendo won, but they're only getting 30 grand out of it, which is kind of small scale compared to everything else that could have been.
Why'd they won the argument? I thought it was Digimon they were ripping
It's
off.
no, it's the well, they weren't really ripping off. They were doing another iteration of it. It's still pretty different for it to not fully like be Pokemon, so it's like fine, you know.
It was fair use, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
But Nintendo's lawyers did not see it that way. Weird how that happens. This one has 2 spaces, this one has 3 for some reason. Oh, I see. I can make the middle aisle slightly fatter. What do you think?
I think it's fine.
Nah, I meant because, like, then I can put, like, the one little aisle in the middle of shelves. With, like, the empty space in between. And I can put, like, this giant pillar that goes in the center that goes up to the ceiling. Did I ever ask you what your favorite flavor of ice cream is? I think I like the shore bit. You know the sorbet? The ice cream that's made out of water instead of lactose?
Oh yeah, that's the sorbet. There's
Yeah.
also another form of ice cream that is actual vegan ice cream. I don't like scooping that because it freezes harder than ice.
Why they got to ruin everything? Why can't people just enjoy things?
I mean, some people are just allergic to eggs, which is unfortunate, but I mean, it does happen.
Hold up, let me check on something real quick. Okay, so it is 5 high. If you had to choose, would you rather be Torbeck or literally any other Legends of Evantris character?
Sorry, what?
Said if you had to choose, would you rather be Torbeck or literally any other Legends of Evantris character?
I don't think I'd want to be Torbeck.
Why not?
He's hairy, he smells, just dirty. Just a dirty
He's
guy.
he's just Torbeck.
But also, Torbeck is a sad character.
All right, how's the ice cream parlor looking?
I'd say it looks better.
I populated the area. Hey, what color should the roof be?
Wait, is that just exposed to the elements? Oh my god.
Yeah, right now it is.
Bruh.
I ain't built the roof yet.
Okay, are you gonna add walls? Are you gonna add walls to the thing or no?
To the what?
To the parlor?
I did add walls. Do you not see them?
No, I mean like on the first floor.
Brother, it's on stilts.
Oh right. Okay. Okay, I remember. Yeah, now I remember the conversation. Yep, you did specify that you wanted for whatever reason the ice cream parlor to be a stilted building. It makes no sense to me, but it will be the only building on stilts.
I just thought it would be
Every
funny.
other building is normal.
I just thought it would be
Every other building is normal. I forgot about
I
that.
just thought it would be geographically funny to put a single building on stilts in the tornado belt. It's geographically comical that I put a building on stilts in Ohio.
Yeah. I also think it's kind of funny that people have to go upstairs every time to order ice cream.
Yeah.
Like Denny's all like, "This is my favorite. I burn calories every time."
This is my favorite ice cream parlor. He shows up and he's like, "Hi, can I get a double, triple protein peanut butter cup?"
And yes, I will pay extra for creatine.
And they're like, "Ah,
Can you
yes,
imagine an ice cream parlor that serves creatine? That'd be so insane.
freaking keto friendly ice cream parlor." They just put a protein shake in the ice cream maker for him and then cover it in peanut butter. That guy's the only one who pays for this shit, but it's the most expensive thing on the menu, and the boss ain't gonna take that off.
Why'd you make it so expensive? Because it's a pain in the ass to make.
It's freaking protein. You have any idea how much this shit costs?
Just the tub alone by itself is $60 in the store. Of course, we're gonna mark that up.
And then he always orders his with bacon bits on top and freaking beef jerky.
You have any idea how often we use the stove?
This
It's
is
so annoying.
this is
We're an
probably the
ice cream
only
parlor.
this is probably the only ice cream parlor in America that has a freaking dehydrator.
We're also the only ice cream parlor that sells beef jerky. I'm surprised he hasn't ordered it. Don't give him ideas.
Yeah. Anyway, what color should I make the
We
roof?
have to shred that ourselves. We don't have a machine. We have to do it by hand.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a little screenshot here.
I can just imagine for some odd reason beef jerky spoons where like the head of the spoon is also the body of the spoon. That way you can just keep biting off the chunks and then you just have another spoon and your spoon just gradually gets shorter as you eat it. I don't know, for some reason I just think of that and that is like what Denny would use. He uses a jerky spoon and not like a regular spoon to eat his ice cream. But I
Freaking
think that might be overkill for the ice cream parlor.
Oh, I'm gonna have to uninstall Malwarebytes again, aren't I? Piece of shit's basically worse than a virus at this point.
It's not that bad.
No, it gives like it does the stupid like little pop-up things at the most inconvenient times. I'm right in the middle of taking a screenshot and it decides, "Oh, I gotta do the pop-up right now." I'm thinking green and white for the roof. What are you thinking?
You don't think that would clash with the purple?
I expect it to.
Hmm. I was thinking yellow and white, but I'm not sure. Like yellow and purple are complementary colors, so I don't know, it could work.
I was thinking more of like green and to complement the pink because frickin' red is on the opposite side of the color wheel from green. They got some
Yeah, I
faded.
guess.
They got some faded greens in Minecraft that we could probably use as stairs.
Hmm.
I was thinking I could use like the quartz and the warped wood as the roof,
I
white and
just
green.
realized how terrible it is that this building is stilted.
I just told you
Besides
that.
the fact that it's in the Yeah, no, besides the fact that it's in the tornado belt, all of the tables are exposed to the elements, which means if the sun is rising or setting, the people are just blinded all the time.
Yeah.
Or like it's on like the side, they're just exposed to the sun. Like like half of like a portion of the tables are going to be exposed to the sun at all times, and they're just never going to sit there. Or if it like rains and there's like flooding on the streets, and then they're just all like, ah, no, my toes.
You
My
know,
shoes are so breathable, it soaks up the water.
you know what would be really funny if we made it so like the
But
stairs are like the attic stairs in like when we program it into the video game, like the stairs fold upwards and inwards. So like the manager has to like fold the stairs up and then like leave it there every day, and then he just freaking leaves. And then like the manager has to come back out with like this big extendo stick with like a hook on the end to pull down the stairs every morning when he opens. And he's like, "Hi, yeah, no one can steal from my ice cream shop because the stairs go upwards and no one can reach it." Then one day a tornado hits and blows the ice
and I
cream
never
parlor.
get the hole in the store.
Then one day the ice cream parlor gets chucked into like the gas station, caves in a piece of the roof, but like it doesn't even take up like a quarter of the gas station. It's like, oh no, the Bucky's has an ice cream parlor now. You gotta walk all the way back to where the stilts are to get a seat at the ice cream parlor. It like lands like part way between the gas station and this school building over here. It looks like you attempted to organize the lanterns on this building right here specifically and then just didn't care about the rest of them. Especially this one.
What? What's wrong? I thought you didn't have OCD.
Do you?
Only a little, mildly. It's not really. It's not constant. Man, I made the theater building the biggest building. I
Oh,
was
you
not
think so?
thinking. I was thinking. I did put a little bit of effort in planning into it. I did think. I was thinking while designing. I just forgot how big I made it. Like at first. That was the first step. I just completely forgot that I made the first step that, and I didn't scale the school accordingly.
Oh, I could use pale oak and green. Oh, prismarine, that's perfect.
If you seem really committed to the green, so I think white and green would be okay if you haven't said that already.
I said as much.
Yeah, not really about that green though.
I get that you do not like my favorite color because your favorite color is warm and my favorite color is cool or whatever. You just don't like cool things.
No, I like no, I. It's not that I don't like green. I just don't think green fits with the. It's just you mixing it with the purple and it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right.
How do you figure?
It just feels like the colors are clashing. It's like it's not easy on the eyes.
It's supposed to be bright and stand out. Of course it's like that.
No, bright and standing out are complementary colors. These are just like, what is this?
This is loud.
It just doesn't look right. Uh,
You don't like buildings that look loud?
it doesn't look right. I feel like that kid complaining about how his dad put the knife in the peanut butter. You're just doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong on purpose.
You're welcome to jump in here and do it the way you want it.
I can't. It literally tells me that it can't decode the package or whatever the hell it's telling me. I can't log in.
Brother, I had to
It
fight
won't
my
let me on the
Minecraft to let
server.
me log in today too. I fixed it. I figured it out. What's your issue?
Because the server isn't up to date and I can't log on because I have an actual Minecraft account and it updates on its own and I can't go to previous versions for some reason. I don't know how to do that.
What do you mean you don't know how to do that? Okay, you know how like there's like the stupid quick bar thing? The thing where it's like, oh, previously this and that game or whatever. Uh there should be one from when last you got into the server, and if you literally just click on that one, it'll go into the correct version and also the server at the same time. I usually just do
Alright,
that.
let's see.
Like it'll usually just have like the name of the server and like it'll be in one of the stupid little bubbles. Hold on. I'll take a screenshot. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to send it. Alright. It should arrive in like 5 seconds. Oh yeah, have you been reading much of the Heavy Knight?
Yeah, I've read several chapters now.
Wasn't I right about Luce or whatever they called her? I remember Luce
I
because it
think
was
it's
the
more so the
easiest.
error of translating than it is them actually changing her name. I think her name stayed the same. It's just they keep changing the spelling because of the translation.
No, I mean like her name is the same in the Japanese, but they keep changing the way it's spelled in the translations. I just remembered Luce because
Yeah,
it's
that's
like the
what I'm
easiest
saying.
one to remember. It's literally 4 letters. Anyway, what's wrong with green and white? It's the perfect contrast to pink and purple.
Look, it just doesn't look good, okay?
I get that it looks amazing and you're you're just being contrarian, but I mean, come on. Oh dear.
Nah, it's still not letting me.
Why not?
Failed to decode packet. It just won't. I can't do anything.
Is it not letting you
It's
into
not
the
letting me. I
server?
even did the thing that you showed me. I even did the thing that you showed me, and it's just not. It doesn't do it.
Okay, try turning your VPN off, then hitting the refresh button on the Minecraft, then turning it back on before it finishes refreshing, and then try to get in.
What?
I know it sounds really clunky, but that usually fixes it on my end. Step 1, turn off VPN. Step 2, hit refresh button on Minecraft. Step 3, turn VPN back on before it finishes refreshing. Profit. And then just click on the server before it has time to figure out what you did.
It said that the connection was reset.
Yeah. See, you fixed it.
Oh, that's weird.
I
What
told
the
you.
hell? That makes no sense. Why did that? Why?
Why does that
Why
work?
is that what works?
It's
Why?
on the same principle of turning your computer off and on again. It works because it works.
That's so dumb.
You're hard resetting your network connection, of course it's gonna work. I also have to do this for D&D online. I don't know if the VPN is what's screwing it up or if it's the D&D online servers that's screwing something up, but it just doesn't like my VPN for whatever reason, but I'm not gonna not have the VPN on.
I'm trying to think of what else to build, so I'm gonna look around at the school again and think of other buildings to build. I made the shooty hole, I made the science building, I made the theater, obviously.
Did you make
I
the
made the little
history?
snack shack. I might build another snack shack. I
Did
built a
you?
business building, I just needed to label it.
Hey, do we need a museum? Oh, the
Math and
theater!
English.
The movie theater.
Museum would be a separate building. I don't think that would that I can see that being next to the school. I don't see it being a part of the school. But if it was a part of the school, that would make the campus pretty cool.
Put a fountain in it. Or like a garden. Make like a greenhouse for the home ec building. I think it would be funny to just catch Denny one day in the school's garden just growing like a certain plant or whatever, and he's like, "Ah, I wasn't doing anything bad." He just gets caught randomly.
Danny,
And
why are you growing tomatoes? I need them for my burger, please.
Danny, why are you growing yams? They're not yams, they're sweet potatoes.
There's a difference. You would know if you'd done half the things I did. Ah, no, it's raining. Oh well.
I just think that zombie themed anything based in America should be a lot more comedic than it is because we have so damn many guns in this country and so many bullets. There was a zombie apocalypse, it would be over pretty much immediately. Unless it was like the Left 4 Dead situation. Did you hear about the Left 4 Dead like how bad the zombie apocalypse was? Like in the lore of the game, I mean. 'Cause I heard they had like some comic books for Left 4 Dead, kind of like how they had comic books for TF2. Did you read the TF2 comics?
No, I've never read the TF2 comics.
Bro, that shit was hilarious. You gotta see that. Yeah. This looks great. What were you complaining about?
It doesn't look weird with the purple and the pink. It I look at it and I go like, something's wrong. Something's wrong. It just doesn't
Something
feel
wrong?
right.
Why? Why wouldn't it feel right? It's an ice cream
Oh,
parlor.
yeah, I see you. This ice cream parlor is by I believe it's by the math building? Or is it? No, no, this isn't the math building, is it? No, it is the math building. It's right by the math building.
Just because the walls are strawberries and frickin' what's a purple flavor? Strawberry and elderberry doesn't mean that it can't have a mint chocolate chip roof. You said the mint flavor was white where you work, right?
Yeah, it's because there's no food coloring.
Why didn't they just use blueberries and turmeric?
I don't think turmeric would taste good in ice cream.
Why not? Actually,
No.
what? What do you mean no? Now we
No,
gotta
don't put turmeric in ice cream. That
now we
sounds nasty.
now we gotta make spicy ice cream. I'd like
No,
a
no, don't do that.
I'd like a, I'd like
Who are you, Shaggy?
I'd like
I saw that movie, you know.
I'd like a ginger cinnamon ice cream, please.
Ginger?
What, you don't like ginger?
Who? Why are you like this?
Why am I like what? You mean to tell me you don't just go to the fridge and cut off a chunk of ginger and start
I want
chewing?
ginger ice cream. I like it when it burns. I like things that taste like ass. No! Bad.
What are you
Wrong.
talking about? You're just jealous because my tongue is more skilled than yours is.
No.
I
I'm
have a
building a
more
road right
refined
now.
palate. Your tongue is dumb and stinky and only likes the dumb and stinky flavors like leaves and vegetable.
I like matcha flavored ice cream. I think that's probably my favorite flavor. Besides, like, dark chocolate.
Oh yeah, we gotta design the carnival.
Yeah, that's the other thing we gotta design. We really do need to build the carnival, but I'm too busy on the school.
And we need like an actual like apartment building that's not like the shitty motel that I made to just be like tiny little rooms for like single adults that you know are traveling or between housing or whatever. We need like an actual apartment building with like extra rooms and shit. A differentiation between the living room and the dining room. Brother, have you ever elderberry?
I think I might have tried it once. I don't know why. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
I don't remember the flavor, if that's what you're wondering.
Damn. Oh. Man, I wanted this one to come to a point, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. It'd have been the first one to do that, but it doesn't look like it's going to want to. I get the feeling some people get pissed off by my creation of conjunctions. Brother, you know what a conjunction is, right? Brother?
Sorry, I got focused on building the humanities building.
So you know what a conjunction is, right?
Conjunction junction, what's your function? You're talking about the one that goes in between the sentences?
I might have mixed up the word that I was saying with a different one. You know what is it called? The type of word that is like it's where it's it with an apostrophe and an S, where they have portmanteaued two words with an apostrophe.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean. That's not are you talking about a contraction? I
Yeah, I
think I don't
guess.
know. I would assume it's a contraction. I think it's a contraction. That sounds right. It's not quite conjunction. No, you definitely mixed up conjunction with a separate word.
I don't know. They sound similar. The linguistically recognizable portmanteau. Brother, you know what a portmanteau is, right? It's when you combine
Yeah,
words to make a
portmanteau is a
new one.
combination of two words, isn't it?
Yeah.
Usually two words. It's usually
I get the feeling people might get pissed off by my portmanteaus, because I usually conjunct words together like it and would, and it ends up being itted. You know, it apostrophe D. And if I am conjuncting the words so that I'm saying it would have, so it would have been just like it'd have. I'm conjuncting like three words at once.
that might piss off an English teacher,
Why?
and it would confuse the general masses. I think it's because you're not supposed to do that.
But I can't. So why
Yeah, I know,
shouldn't
and it's
I?
technically fine, but you're not supposed to. You're just not supposed to, is all.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't think you're supposed to.
Hmm. This one actually. Oh no. Anyway, I was right. A roof has been installed. Do you like how the roof is bigger than the majority of the building? Taller, I mean?
It is quite large. Well, it is tall. It makes the stilts do a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap in the motel so that it's daytime and I can take a screenshot better. I wonder if the microphone can pick up the sounds of my joints shattering. You could hear it though, right?
No, I can't hear your bones cracking.
Is that to your benefit or to your detriment?
Probably benefit. Less distractions.
Are you also going to take a Minecraft nap or...
Nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna put lamps on a roof right now. And then I'm
Mm,
gonna keep trying to build the humanities building. Why?
'cause I kind of wanted to take that screenshot.
Alright, fine. I'll make a bed or something.
Thank you. Okay. Got bored and started playing mobile game on phone. That's weird. There we go. There, it looks good, right? The style harmonizes perfectly. Oh, you're lanterning this building now?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the thing. Okay. I mean, I guess it's fine. The purple's a bit. I don't know. I'm always gonna think the purple's a bit much.
Oh, Hairdly Ed7, thank you for the follow. Please remember to read the rules. A great many people have decided that they do not want to read the rules. I punched the creeper. The creeper does not seem to be deterred by my punching. I have gotten him off the roof. What was this building for again?
The one I'm on now is the gun building.
Oh yeah, the shooting gallery.
Yeah, I call it the shooty hole, I think.
Man, that creeper really wants to be on the roof again. He's really driving himself around the building. Hey, so I got this road over here that could potentially wrap around the side of the school. Should I? Oh man,
I mean, if you want, sure, yeah.
that looks really nice on the map actually now that I look at it. No, like see this one over here? Like it could just go on it that way. I was thinking of just punching it through this way and like maybe like at the end of this road over here in this direction, like where this mountain is over here, like we put like Denny's house like far down the road. And Denny just takes like his unicycle to school every day. We are gonna have to blow up another mountain though. What? What did you do?
I walked on the snow.
I don't get it. Hey, so which direction was? Oh, never mind. You think Isaac Clarke might have the autismus?
Are you talking about the guy from Dead Space?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna try remembering his character. No, I don't think he was very autistic.
You don't think so?
I think he was autistic.
Hmm? I didn't quite catch what you were saying.
Oh, I just don't think Isaac Clarke is autistic, that's all.
Alright. My palms hurt. I tried to get back into my workout routine the other day. And by I tried, I mean the adrenaline spiked in my body randomly at 2 in the morning and I had to get up and do something. You ever have that happen to you before? Just get forced awake by a sudden energy spike and you can't do anything about it until it goes down?
I don't think so, no.
Never been woken up to the sound of the beat of your heart in your ears?
No.
Hmm. Hey, remember when Nappa was in the season of Dragon Ball Z when Gohan was a teenager?
What?
You remember seeing Nappa there?
No.
What do you mean no? Maybe we should start watching Dragon Ball. Like the original Dragon Ball. Brother, you've seen Dragon Ball, right?
No, no, I have not.
Have you not seen Dragon Ball? I read the manga.
I heard that was back when Yamcha had aura.
Oh yeah, Yamcha used to be so cool. What happened to Yamcha? I mean, even then, he was still kind of a chud. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find the Dragon Balls, and I'm gonna wish for a girlfriend. And then, like, as Yamcha's over there doing his quest for the Dragon Balls, he finds out that Bulma's on a quest to get the Dragon Balls so that she can wish for a boyfriend. And then just like they're like, well, we didn't get the Dragon Balls, but we found something. Personally, I thought that that was a funny arc in Dragon Ball, where the wish got wasted. And Yamcha and Bulma just ended up together because they wanted their wish and they were going to get it one way or the other. That was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yamcha, you are the most awesome and talented baseball player ever to have ever lived, ever, even ever. And then Yamcha's like, I wish I had a girlfriend. But women are too intimidated to talk to a professional baseball player like me. And then he finds Bulma, a scientist who doesn't give a shit about his baseball career. I should probably get the map that goes to this one. Where's the modal? Uh, 3 over 1 down. Yep. So, brother, why did you become whatever the hell that thing is?
I think it was mostly the doctors
What?
made a compromise.
Because you wanted to be like the vegan, vegetarian, whatever?
Yeah, I'll be honest. Beast Boy kind of inspired me to be like vegan, but then I realized that I didn't want to be vegan. But yeah, Beast Boy was a big part of my inspiration for like my diet.
You wanted to be a pretentious prick? But then you realized you
I
didn't want to
didn't want
be
to
an
be
asshole?
pretentious. I wanted to be like Beast Boy because he's cool. I wanted to be Beast Boy.
I
He's
don't...
like my favorite type. Like, I didn't
Alright.
want to be pretentious. I just Beast Boy.
Beast Boy's kind of an asshole about his veganism. It's like, how could you put that in your
Oh no,
mouth?
he's
I've been most of those animals.
yeah, but he's not an asshole. It makes sense why he's vegan because he's not like I've been those animals. I can't eat myself. But like, yeah, obviously, you know. So it makes sense from his perspective. But of course, they're gonna side with Cyborg, who cooks barbecue ribs whenever he gets the chance.
Yeah. Also, Raven, who was like, I respect that you don't eat meat. Now respect that I don't eat fake meat. You know?
Yeah, but you're not Raven.
Nah, but she called him on his bullshit. That's the point. That he was spouting some bullshit, and she called him on it.
It was just his turn to make breakfast, and he wanted people to enjoy it. I'm pretty sure that he could probably make it taste good.
My main question and gripe about the whole veganism thing is, why the hell are you making fake meat anyway? If not eating meat was the point, why are you still trying to eat meat? If you're gonna
It's
vegetable,
to help people transition, I would think.
if you're gonna vegetable, then just frickin' stay vegetable. Nah, but like that's just gonna make it worse. It's like giving a chain smoker some fake cigarettes that don't have any nicotine in it, so that they still have the feeling of sucking on something. It's the frickin' act of smoking was the thing that was what they're trying to quit anyway. Why would you give them a vape?
Oh, you don't like fume?
Nah. It's just gonna remind them of the thing that they can't have. Why don't they just frickin' stop?
Nah, you don't. Nah, because like the alternatives are still pretty okay. Especially the dino nuggies. I feel like a lot of people still eat meat because they want to eat dino nuggies.
Yeah, and
But if they know that there's an alternative and there are also dino nuggies on the other side, then they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm totally cool eating these dino nuggies.
I don't think you can call Dino Tater Tots fake meat though, because they're just pure tato.
No, there's actual dino nuggets made of chicken. Don't you remember? Gosh, we used to eat those.
Now, I know about the chicken dino nuggies. There's all kinds of memes and shit. And occasionally I'll still eat some. Adult and I can spend my money how I want to. Anyway, you think Beast Boy would get Cleospora or a Cyclospora or whatever? How do you pronounce it?
Worst case scenario, Beast Boy transforms into an animal that immediately processes it and then he gets rid of it. Or Cyborg helps him out. Hold on, what? Hold on, I think I heard something happening. I'll be back.
Oh, did somebody shit your bed? Aren't there breakfast options that don't require meat at all? Like pancakes and syrup? Why'd he go out of his way to make fake eggs and bacon? I feel like at that point it was on him. Oh man. Oh, I gotta check to see if that one got a new episode. I never checked. Oh, whoops. There we go. Hmm. Huh. Anyway. What?
I'm
Oh,
gonna go get food. I'll be back.
all right. Dang. Where do I go from here? How am I supposed to build? What's his name? How am I supposed to build Danny's house? There's a mountain in the way. I'm gonna have to grab some TNT and evict some animals. Muscle memory kicks in at the worst possible time. Oh, hello. How you doing? Right. Well, earlier I was finishing this little ice cream parlor, but right now I'm just building a road. Got the tables all set up. Got the inside looking nice. Well, that's how it started, but how it's going is I'm just building this road. My brother was here earlier, but I think he went to go get food. Don't know when he'll be back. Might already be here, but then again he might not. I think he's in the game. Yeah, he's still in the game. He might get kicked due to inactivity soon. I messed up. Yeah, we're just designing a little city for the video game we're trying to make. Brother's been building the school. He built like a few buildings. I think they're all orange. Well, except for the library over here. And I built this gas station over here. I also built this little motel over here. And recently I finished that, what is it called? This. The ice cream parlor. I'm also doing most of the floors. Like the vast majority of the floor. Thank you. I think he said he wanted to get the... What is it called? Get the map ready so that we could write the story from, what is it? Based on locations. I don't remember why we put off writing the story. Okay. But if he's not here... He hasn't been kicked due to inactivity yet. It couldn't have been that long. Where is he? Oh, there he is. All right. Yeah, it's cool. Never mind. Just having a little chill stream today. Nothing major happening. Not playing a game that's all that stressful, I guess. Yeah, that too. Coding is kind of annoying to learn. I kind of messed up on Godot and I don't know what I did. Or how to fix it. I mean, the more stressful games can be fun, but like, you know, not all the time. Can't just always have cortisol flowing through my veins. Sometimes you just gotta relax, you know? Those Wolverine stuff was that? Ah, I guess. I do like playing the stealth games. Types of games that require a lot of focus. But sometimes I get tired, you know? Nice to do something peaceful every once in a while. What, you don't like stealth games? I guess because I'm just a naturally quiet person, I gravitate towards those games more. Wonder if there's any more Splinter Cell games. Probably. Doubt I can play them right now, though. Don't have a working controller. Kind of want to get back into those, though. Had a lot of fun with those.
I'm gonna start eating.
Oh, you're back. When'd you get back?
Oh, wow, I just noticed. Hey, Salsi, how's it going?
So, brother, what non-food item have you brought to eat today?
I got a poke bowl. It's got baked salmon in there, octopus, crunchy onion, corn,
Poke?
cucumber, rice, soba noodles.
Did you say
There's
poke
also
bowl?
this thing called masago. Yeah, poke bowl. Yeah, it was like a Hawaiian cuisine if I had to be super specific where it's from. I think it's Hawaiian.
Right. I don't think I've ever had that. So you're not gonna get the cyclospora today?
Nah, I don't plan on it.
Yeah, let me know when you finish your new building. And if you ever decide that you don't like the color of the roof. See, all of your buildings are one color and all of my buildings are... Wait, except for the motel, I guess. I think the motel is the only thing that's just one solid gray. And even then, the roof is a different color than the
It's a
rest of it.
school. All the buildings are going to be the same color because it's the school.
Yeah, but usually schools are gray, not orange.
Why not? Why not make it orange?
I mean, I guess. You were complaining that the ice cream parlor looked a bit too, what's the word? Visually assaulting.
Yeah.
And then you got this bright orange school and every single building is the same color. My ice cream parlor does not look that visually egregious by comparison. It's
I
just
think you just
kinda,
don't like orange.
it's just kinda bright. Brother, complementary colors is blue and orange, and you refuse to put the blue lights.
Those lights are more green.
So, green is closer to blue than red is. Or yellow.
Yeah, but red is awesome and close to orange. You actually mix red with yellow to get orange.
So, we gonna have an argument about color theory right now? If Pokemon were real, which one would you want to eat?
Magikarp.
You wouldn't want to eat a Bulbasaur?
No, I like Bulbasaur.
But you don't like Magikarp?
I don't know. Magikarp's kind of a sleeper Pokemon. You have to
Milotic.
level it up into a Gyarados before it can become useful. Otherwise, it's just not really all that good.
I'd like to sashimi a Gyarados.
A Milotic.
Because I
Ah,
decided to play.
interesting. Okay.
Brother, what is a Milotic? I can't remember. I'm not that remembering of Pokemon right now. It's been a while since I've Cobblemond.
I'll find you a picture. Hold on.
Magikarp isn't any good, it can only learn Splash. Miltoik. is the evolution of Feebas
I thought that's what it looked like. I did remember. Okay.
when
It's
you
kind of
max
like
its
a
base set.
Dragonair,
Okay.
except like a little different and like kind of peacocky. But I'll show you an image right now. Hold on.
Right.
I'll show you a flattering one because this one looks nice.
Pink and blue with a tan body. Oh, I see.
It's a very pretty Pokemon. It's a very pretty Pokemon,
What was that one
which is a
Pokemon?
part of the reason why I myself cannot eat the Milotic because I would feel kind of guilty.
What
It's such a majestic sort of creature.
what was that
Same
one?
reason I'd be hesitant to eat horse
All
because
right.
horses are also very beautiful, majestic creatures.
What was that one
I would
Pokemon?
want to try it at least once though, out of sheer curiosity. Though that
Bison.
is the thing.
What was the one that looks like a bison?
Oh, I think that's a Taurus. Let me search the name and see if I got it right.
Taurus. 'Cause I'd like a tomahawk steak of that one. That's two of them. Tauros and
Yeah, it's literally just a Tauros. It's got
Ufalant.
3 tails and horns. It's
All
just a
right,
bull.
which I guess is buffalo,
Kind of buffalo-esque.
but they're very similar. Brother, would you
Kind of
try a
like a bull.
Wailord?
Part bull, part buffalo. No, I don't think so.
There's
I
also
feel like
regional
that'd be very fatty.
variances in Paldea. Water and fire forms. No, because I mean, like in Japan, whale is like a delicacy or whatever, isn't it?
Is it really in Japan? I know bear paws. I know you can eat a bear paw in Japan, but I didn't know about the whale thing. That's new to me.
Brother, they used to hunt dolphins. Why wouldn't they eat whale?
I don't know. Do you think whales go to that part of the world? Are whales in that part of the world?
It's literally an island country. They live on the ocean. You think they weren't going to encounter them at
Alright.
some point?
Oh, I completely forgot about Buffalant. Yeah, you're right.
I wonder which one would taste better. Brother, would you eat a Houndoom if it was made in the frickin' birria style? Do you think if we
I
lived in
think
the
it'd be kind of a
Pokemon,
shame to eat a Houndoom. That's like the second of all form of the Houndour.
would
It's a
you,
stronger Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, but still. Cause we got Pal World and like, you got me Pal World and now I'm thinking about eating Pokemon because you can like cook and eat the different Pokemons, right? Or the Digimons, I
Yeah,
guess.
that is true. You can cook and eat the pals in Power World.
So I'm just thinking about like in the Pokemon universe, because I know that the trainers do eat their Pokemon. A Slowpoke tail is apparently a delicacy. Yeah, they eat Pokemon in the Pokemon universe. There was like an entire episode where they were talking about catching Magikarp because they thought that it was that they were delicious or whatever, or they wanted to eat a Magikarp. The leaves from certain Pokemon is very medicinal. Yeah. If the Pokemon Center has a machine that can instantly heal Pokemon that are down to like 10% HP, could you just rip the arms and legs off of Pokemon and just infinitely regenerate them in the machine? Just farming meat for food to end world hunger? Or would that be cruel and unusual to the Pokemon? Then again, there are some Pokemon that are really smart, so maybe you could find one that's into that type of thing. Professor Oak in the show was preparing Krabby. or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Sometimes Pokemon just leave stuff and we can eat it that way. There was something in the Pokemon lore about like wearing the skins of a Pokemon and a person became a Pokemon. The bananas on the Tropius.
I thought those were bananas.
And Appletun. Kids like it as a snack. Oh yeah, there's a Pokemon that's literally just an apple pie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Would you eat that one raw? Because it kind of is already a pie.
Nah.
Nah. What if one day you get isekai'd and you show up in the Pokemon universe and you just bake a pie and you leave it on the windowsill and then you come back to look at it and it has sprouted legs and walked away? Would you still not eat the Appleton? Yeah. They just strip off the skin basically. Oh man, that's gotta suck for Appleton. Imagine you're just an apple pie sitting on the shelf and you gain sentience and a bunch of kids show up and start ripping your skin off. Appleton evolves from Applin. That's the little fun fact. In terms of Pokemon, there are edible normal types have the most edible and poison types have the least. I mean, technically you can eat a pufferfish. Just like a very specific part of it so that you don't die from poison. You'll still get the poison, but you won't die from it, you know?
Yeah, I can see people eating a quillfish if they prepared it properly, but that's about it.
True, but some of
Yeah, I
them
don't think
just laced
anybody's
in
gonna
poison.
look at a muck and go like, mmm, yum yum tasty.
Yeah, there are like those frogs. You know those frogs? If it
Yeah,
poisons you, I'm pretty sure
Croagunk
that
and
makes it inedible.
Salazzle, I think. Salazzle's also inedible, I would believe.
There's like this one type of bird that's like what is it? It's not naturally poisonous. Like if you find it when it's just born, you could cook it and eat it, but like what's the word? As it grows up, it starts eating like these very specific bugs that are just made of poison, and the bird is immune to the poison, but because the bird just won't stop eating the poison. No, I mean like in real life. There's like this bird that exclusively eats these poisonous beetles, and it just sweats neurotoxin now. Yeah. Like there was like what is it? Like a bird watcher who found this cool bird with a colorful feather pattern. He was like, "Oh, look at this cool bird." And then he took a picture of it and he was like, "Oh, maybe it'll let me hold it." And he holds out his hand and he holds the bird. And he's like, "Huh, my hand just went numb." And then he starts screaming. Like, why is the bird poisonous? You know? Kind of like how capsaicin is it has a chemical specially designed to deter people from eating it, and people are like, screw this plant, I don't know how to read, and eat it anyway. It's not that it doesn't affect us, we just don't care. Me going into the Dave's Hot Chicken and ordering a hot. Brother, you've been to Dave's Hot Chicken before, right?
I've seen the place, I've never been inside.
Dude, the air is spicy. You know, like how when I'm making salsa and like you could just feel it like the wall of smell before you even enter the room from like the amount of spice in the air. That's kind of what it feels like walking into a Dave's Hot Chicken. Man, I should go back there next time I get money. Maybe not next time, the time after next time. Brother, I thought about what to do with that, with the story that I submitted for the writing contest. Like, if I win,
Oh, what'd you think to do?
if I win, instead of just selling the IP outright, I'll do like an auction for like, well, what is it, like 100 grand, starting at like 100 grand for the IP. Like, if anyone buys it, uh, I'll do a thing where like I'll take royalties on the sales as opposed to on the profits. Or if they want to buy it outright, I could offer them a price above $1 million. But I doubt anyone would want like a tiny little 7,000 word frickin' story for like $1 million. But still, they did say they would help me publish this in the writing competition. What is it? In the what do they call it? The terms of service, I guess. Not exactly a terms of service. More like a disclaimer type thing for the, what was it? Brother, did you also submit a story to the scary tapes?
Nah, I don't really know how to write horror all that well.
It wasn't that difficult.
Yeah, but the last time I tried it came out as comedy.
The last time you tried to write horror, it came out as comedy.
And then the last time, I guess it's not really a horror, but I wrote like, I was a part of a goth thing, and for some reason it just didn't appeal to me as much. I just kind of ended up turning it into like a sort of action film. It was all like, and then the guy gets shotgun abs and then blasts the spider in the face, and it was like, it just completely derailed the story. Like I turned a cool transformation sequence into what the guy ends up spawning a shotgun out of his abdomen and then kills the spider, and it was awesome. I thought it was cool, but like the person who originally came up with the story was like, "Ah, no, it's ruined." So yeah, horror is just not my thing. I don't do that.
I mean, I can write like a dark and gritty scene if I feel like it.
Like I can do gritty, or at least like action oriented. I just can't do horror.
It was a
At least I
cold
don't
and
think so. Not
stinky
very
night.
effectively. I don't think.
Not very effectively. Is it because of your mental condition?
No, I don't
Your
think it has anything to do with that. I'm just not wired
your
to like
aphantasia?
think of scary things. I don't think of scary things. No, not that aphantasia or anything. I can still come up with a story. It's just like I don't know. I just don't do horror. I just don't do the scary bits. I don't like scary.
Scary is
The
not that
backrooms was
difficult.
fine because it was still I thought of it as like a cool movie, but like
All
even
you
then, it was
gotta,
still like an awful experience.
all you
While
gotta
I'm at like
do, all you gotta do is think unsettling
12
and then
minutes
increase the
road.
tension. You gotta create an air of mystery and not tell the whole story. And then you gotta make bad things happen in sequence very slowly, one after the other. Then randomly jump scare them with like, oh, a bright light or a flashing loud noise or whatever. And then like continue the story as if nothing happened so that they just continue with the tension. And they're like, oh, but then what happens, you know? You just keep building tension until I get tired of it. And eventually put in a climax. Writing horror is never scary
I
for
mean,
the
I get
person writing it. Because you already know what's going to happen. It's about making the audience feel scared by not telling them anything. You gotta tell them just enough so that they get a vibe for the atmosphere. But literally, writing horror is probably one of the easiest genres because it's the one genre where you're not supposed to tell them anything. And if they do find it, it's like bits and bobs, like little clues here and there from like reports from other people. Like in Resident Evil, when you find the little science reports about like the thing that happened. Oh, the disease is progressing well. Dr. Fauci has implemented this thing over here. You know, ever since Dr. Fauci helped us in Umbrella, we stopped doing vaccine research and started working on what was it, gain of function. You just start reading the Umbrella reports and like, ah yes, we have injected the monkey DNA and the potato phenotype into this little girl, and somehow she became this giant hulking monstrosity of an ape. We have no idea how this could have happened. Who could have predicted this? And it's like as you're reading this, you get introduced to the new enemy types. You come across another report, we're out of bullets, everyone's dead, I'm gonna eat the friends, you know? And then you come across a corpse that's just surrounded by bones. You know, environmental storytelling, it's not that difficult. The less they know, the scarier it is. Which is why I'm pretty sure our zombie game is going to be more of a comedy zombie game as opposed to like a scary, tension-filled zombie game. With the volume of guns in America, zombies are not the threat we are. You know? A lot of times I see these zombie games underestimate the amount of firepower America has. There is 4 guns to the amount of people in this country. You know, 4 per person. Now, I'm not saying everyone has 4, but like, you know, statistically, there's like 4 guns per person in America. And everyone who owns at least one gun has at least 1,000 rounds at their disposal. If zombies sprouted up, they wouldn't be much of a problem, and if they were, they wouldn't be for long. There's literally too many guns in this country for it to be a problem. And that's a good thing. We are the safest country in the world if there's ever a zombie apocalypse. probably won't make a cure for it, but we'll definitely cure them one way or the other. Anyway, has the environment inspired you to write more story for the video game? You know, apart from Denny's protein ice cream?
I'm not sure what's a rare. I still want to come up with like mini games for the carnival.
We could figure that out. Just remember that each additional video game mini game is another thing I'm gonna have to figure out how to program in Godot later. So do try to be mindful of that. I'll do my best, but I'm just one person. Is the fairy type Eevee the one that evolves when it doesn't have a stone?
What?
I heard something about like the fairy type Eevee being the one that evolves when without the stone. There's like this meme of this kid that was like trying to be nice to the Eevee, and it set out like 3 different flavors of stone in front of the Eevee so that it could choose its evolution path. And the Eevee just started dancing around happily and evolved on its own into like the fairy one. The pink one, I mean. What's it called?
Yeah, I think that's called a Sylveon. I think it's called a Sylveon. Let me double check.
And then somebody in the comments was like, "Oh yeah, no, that's the Eevee type you get when you max out the Eevee's friend stat before it evolves." And I'm like, "There's a friend stat?"
Yeah, it's called a Sylveon.
Well, you just get your Eevee to level 100 and that's what happens? I think he gave it the choice between like Leafeon, Vaporeon, Flareon, and frickin' what was the other one? Jolteon?
Okay,
Did
you
I
gotta
say that?
specify what color is it?
No, because he put like the different stones in front of it, the yellow one, the blue one, the green one, the red one, and then the Eevee turned pink. And none of the stones got used. If Pokemon and people used to be the same thing in the Pokemon lore, does that mean that you could give a stone to a person and they might evolve? Like
I
that
think
one...
they're too far removed for people to evolve when you give them a stone.
No, I mean because of that one guy who made the joke about like he was thinking about giving his girlfriend a water stone for their anniversary or whatever, but he was afraid she might evolve. As like an actual line of dialogue within a game, a Pokemon game. Plus, I'm pretty sure in Pal World you can catch people.
Yeah, you can do that.
So I don't see why not. Is there a limit to how many people you can catch?
I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. You'll probably find out.
All right.
The limit is probably really high.
When I start playing Pal World, should I just should I title my streams "Welcome to my Cobblemon Let's Play"?
I mean, if you would like, sure. I don't know.
Because people have joked that it's like, you know, because it's like a crafting game, but it's also like a Digimon game. Was it your birthday that I got you Pokemon Black for? Or was it
Yeah, it was my
Christmas?
birthday, yeah. It was either that or Christmas. It was either or. I don't know.
Do you still
I
have
still
that
have
one?
the game. I just kind of keep it.
Alright. How many Dittos do you have again?
I have a few Dittos. If you really want me to check, I could boot up the game right now.
If you cooked a Ditto, would it be a jelly? What would a Ditto taste like? If everything
I don't
tastes
think you should cook a Ditto.
if everything tastes like chicken, would a Ditto just taste like aspic? Brother, you know aspic, right? When you boil
Yeah,
the
aspic is essentially like this meat. You're right.
when you boil the very what is it called? When you boil the very cartilagey parts of the chicken together and it becomes like a meat jello. The very concentrated flavor. Basically like a bouillon jelly. You think that's what a Ditto would taste like? It's just entirely made of aspic. The Ditto was because they were trying to make Mewtwo, right?
Yeah, they were trying to copy Mew and they came up with a bunch of Dittos. That's the lore.
I don't understand why they were trying to make a copy of it.
It's because it's a powerful Pokemon.
I mean, they already had Mewtwo, didn't they?
No, Mewtwo is the copy. It was the successful iteration of Mew. That's why they call it Mewtwo.
So do you think that Mewtwo sees Dittos as its parents or progenitors or whatever?
I don't know.
Because they came before it, I guess. So Dittos are GMO Pokemon, right? And that's why you're saying that you shouldn't eat it, right?
Ugh. Oh, jeez, that's rough. Okay, so it's having a hard time
What
actually
is?
showing up on my DS.
Oh,
Like, it's not
you got
it's
your
not
old
registering that
DS.
it's actually in the cartridge, which is kind of rough because I had a Groudon.
Oh shit. Remember when you restarted your Pokemon save and gave your friend all of your good Pokemon so that you could get them back at level 1 or whatever?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And he was like, "Dude, I tried it on mine and my Pokemon won't listen to me because they're like level 60 and I'm level 1." Remember when he was complaining about that? Weren't you complaining about that too?
I think so, yeah, because I realized level 100 wouldn't listen to me at the beginning of the game.
Why not?
No, they just won't. What the? I'm in the giant chasm? What is this?
Sorry, what? What are you saying? What happened? Knockback attack. So anyway, what were you saying? What is this? Oh. You making more classrooms? What were you complaining about? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just looking for my Dittos.
Oh. Are they in the PC? Hold on, I'm gonna turn up the AC.
Yeah, I keep them in my PC. Oh, cool. I got a shiny Gyarados.
A shiny. Isn't that a legendary? Oh wait, no, that's the Magikarp one, right? I like how there are guns in Pal World so that you could just drive by a Pokemon, light it up, and then chuck a Pokeball at it when it's about to die. Or what is it, Pal Sphere? Because it's all legally distinct and no one wants to get sued by Nintendo.
I think I have 25 Dittos because I left one at the daycare as an experiment to see how long I could leave it there before it gets to 100 and how much I would have to pay.
Hmm. And he just lives there now?
Yeah, I could. You basically catch a Ditto so that you can make it breed with the other Pokemon. so that you can get eggs. That's what Ditto's for.
You catch a Pokemon, you dress it up in red lingerie, you leave it at the daycare, and you never pick it up again. The daycare worker is like, I know what you are. Imagine how judgmental the daycare owner would be to see another Ditto enter the freaking facility. You think they'd be upset? Or do you think they would understand? Brock was like the rock gym leader, right? Why did Brock go with Ash?
I don't know. Have they ever explained it in the show? I could have sworn they did, right?
I don't remember. Why is Brock still... I mean, why is Ash still 10 years old? Was Misty ever a water gym leader?
Yeah, she was the gym leader. I could have sworn she was the water type gym leader, yeah.
And I'm guessing Ash just kind of steamrolled her because he has a Pikachu.
Yeah, he would struggle against Brock, yes.
I remember the joke being that
But yeah,
that
I was able to answer. I have 20. I can almost fill the box.
yeah. I think it's funny that Ash never listens to Pokemon freaking the Pokemon alignment chart where it's like, ah yes, this is a grass type. You know what would be good against this? Fire type. Pikachu, go. Brock is like, ah yes, I have
Like, I'm pretty
summoned my
sure he
rock
knows
type.
because he has a lot of faith in Pikachu.
It's like, Pikachu. He has so many different Pokemon. He wants to be the Pokemon master, and then he just refuses to acknowledge the Pokemon alignment chart. Pokechi, this Pokemon is very strong against gun type. I'm gonna need you to help out on this one, okay? I can't wait to catch my first Pokechi in Power World. Pokemon. You think freaking South Park ever got sued for Chimpokemon?
I think it was too legally distinct for them to be sued. And also, I remember that episode. No, they were not going to get sued for that.
Why not?
Don't you remember? It was a game about propaganda from North Korea, I think, and they were training the kids to bomb islands and stuff. No, they were not going to get sued by Nintendo.
Why not?
Oh, you can't be serious. No, no, you're rage baiting.
I mean, they sued Pal World, and Pal World has guns and shit.
Yeah, but that's because it was more similar. Also, South Park had ground to stand on. It was a comedy show. South Park is a comedy,
And
and so it would be able to get away with what it was doing because they were registered as like it would be like they're doing comedy, and so they can't be sued for that in the States because they're registered as like a comedic sort of show.
yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But then
So they
people
couldn't get
get
sued over it.
sued for making anime parodies on the internet. But when South Park does it, suddenly it's okay. They made a parody of Pokemon and Pokemon didn't sue them. Then frickin' One Kid's Animation made a parody of Pokemon and suddenly. Remember Pokemon Abridged?
Oh, barely.
You don't remember Pokemon Abridged?
No, it's been ages since I last saw that show. No, I'm not gonna remember Pokemon Abridged.
Dude. I wonder if they ever came out with a new episode. Dude, remember Abridged series is? Oh man, that shit was so funny. You know, back before they all started getting sued and leaving the platform of YouTube because YouTube wouldn't uphold American copyright law against Japanese people. Man, I guess they just don't like free advertising, you know? Like all these Westerners who love their cartoons and just want to show their support by showing everyone what a great show it is, and they're making a parody about it, getting people more interested in the original. People are buying merch of the original, and they're like, hey, those guys are making free advertisement for us. Let's sue them and rob them of the money that they made off of our IP. It's like, freaking, why? Yeah, they're making money off of your IP, but so are you, and they're making you make more money off of your IP because suddenly a bunch of people are interested in it again. Just because they made your shit relevant again, and suddenly you're gonna sue them? Like, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, what's your favorite flavor of philosophy? I'm guessing it's some kind of egoism.
I don't know. There's a lot to choose from.
Planning on writing my own philosophy called utilitarian capitalism and base it on the supply and demand curve. I wish more people understood supply and demand. Don't you? Imagine trying to explain to somebody that everyone has equal value as a human, but because they are a certain weight, their equal value to you is evenly distributed among more mass than yours is. You think that would be a funny conversation to have? Yes, yes, you and I, we are both equally valuable. It's just that you have a lot more self to distribute that value across. If you would concentrate yourself into a smaller figure, then maybe the value of each part of you individually would be worth more. Trying to explain via the supply and demand graph why it's not okay to be overweight. You gotta get on a treadmill. Eat healthy. Avoid the Cleospora, Cyclospora, whatever it's called. Did you hear about that one diet where this one guy just started eating nothing but meat and cheese? Then a bunch of bodybuilders got on that diet and they're like, hey, this is actually pretty good. Technically, even if you have a bad diet, that still counts as a diet, because diet is just the word for the list of foods that you eat. Would you eat a manky?
No,
Why not?
I just don't want to. They look kind of dirty.
Hmm. What time is it?
It's 7:47.
I want to keep going for another 13 minutes. Oh, who did that? It was a robot. We caught another one.
And I took care of it.
Hey, is your profile picture still Pickle Me Elmo?
Yeah, I might change it later. I don't know. Might. I just need to figure out what to change it to. But yeah, it's still Pickle Me Elmo. Why?
Just set it to the last frame of Showtime. You remember that video you made? Showtime?
I think so, yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look it up because it's been a while.
I
I
I
made a few videos.
I recently sent it somewhere. I could send you the link.
Oh, I think I know. Okay.
Listen.
It was I remember Showtime, I think. Yeah.
Do you still have the raw footage of that one?
Yeah, I have it somewhere. Why?
I'm just checking. I mean, cause like you could probably get a better screenshot from that than from YouTube, yeah? Does Palworld support having multiple saves on the same computer, or do you have to reset it if you want to do a different one? 'Cause I was thinking of doing a game to get used to the mechanics, but I also kind of want to stream the game, and I kind of don't want to have to, restart everything. Cause you saw my schedule one saves, right? I have the one save that I do by myself occasionally, and the one that I do on stream. And the one that I'm doing by myself is at like freaking $600,000 right now, net worth, and the one that I'm doing on stream is barely at 100 grand. Managed to get the key in both saves though. That's pretty neat. If there was a Pokemon that was just shaped like a watermelon slice, would you bite its face off?
There was a what? Sorry.
If there was a Pokemon with a watermelon slice, if there was a Pokemon that was shaped like a watermelon slice, would you bite its face off?
Probably not. It's still a living thing. I'd, I don't know. It's probably more possible for me to be vegan in the Pokemon world because everything's so darn sentient.
Yeah, but dead things come back to life as Pokemon too in the Pokemon world.
Yeah, I know. Those are the ghost types. I get it.
Yeah. Is Mimikyu a ghost type?
I think in the Pokemon trading card game, it's a psychic type, but it probably is a ghost type.
Sometimes I forget that Pokemon is a trading card game also. Because it was mostly just a DS game, you know? And then it had cards at some point. But no one ever explained how to play the TCG.
It's actually a lot of fun. It's a shame what scalpers are doing to the sport, but it's still quite fun. I could explain it to you when I visit, so that we could play the game. It's actually a fun card game.
Alright. The masculine urge to buy more monitors. I want to get at least one more horizontal and one more vertical. You know? Actually, I was thinking of switching up my setup so that the two on the two on the outside would be vertical and the one in the middle would be horizontal, you know? But I don't know if it'd fit on my desk like that. So I just got the two on the right being vertical and the one on the left being horizontal. Plus, my computer thinks that the one in the middle is monitor number 1 for some reason.
Oh, you can change that in your computer settings to reset which monitor is the first monitor.
Really?
You go to display settings, I believe.
It didn't let me. I set the monitor all the way on the left as the main monitor, but it's still set as listed as monitor number 2.
Well, that's strange.
Right? I don't know how to fix that. My computer just defaults to that one being number 1. And I don't understand why. Imagine getting one of those really big, really wide curved monitors and then just still slapping a bunch of like other monitors around it like vertically. You know, the very big, very expensive monitors that's like curved, you know? For like I don't know, a more immersive gaming experience, I guess. And then I just still slap like 5 other monitors around it. I think that's the kind of shit that I would do. Slap Robin Hood on one of the monitors so that I can monitor my stocks while I'm playing video games. Like, ah, shit, dude. Lockheed Martin just went up another $10. I'm so freaking rich, my guy. Wouldn't that just be cool? Just giving real-time updates to how my stocks are doing while I'm playing games. I don't think I've seen Lockheed Martin dip below $500 in like a long while. The average price I paid was like $480 or something. How have your stocks been doing?
I sold my stocks to do two things. One, to buy a share certificate, and two, to pay rent.
Oh, guessing you don't have much money to be investing in your future right now then?
The investment in my future is the share certificate because it's got a good rate going on. I'm just gonna keep renewing the certificate.
Alright. You trust the certificate process more than the stocks at this point right now?
I don't know, it really just depends. Like, I did the smart thing and had more than one investment in every stock, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I did the kind of investments where, like, the stocks pay you to keep it because they issue dividends. So it wasn't necessarily bad, and if I get a job that makes me, like, a comfortable amount of money, I would definitely invest again. Because I have a list even of, like, stocks that I want to invest in.
I mean, me
Like, a
too, but
healthy portfolio is, like, at minimum 25 different stocks.
I was thinking of getting into General Dynamics, General Electrics, and Texas Instruments, you know? I don't think I have stock in
Fair
those
enough,
yet.
they make calculators and weapons or something.
Calculators, home appliances, the planes, machine guns, the rocket launcher.
Yeah, I thought you mentioned General Electric because they make washing machines and then the part of the thing that spins.
Yeah. And General Dynamic also. I think they make planes or something. Some of the components that go inside the planes, I think. Probably the navigational systems. I don't remember. I just remember that they're involved. And it's generally a good idea to invest in companies that are necessary like that.
It's also generally a good idea to invest in companies that have been around for longer than 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're usually well, a safe bet. Let's face it, the stock market's a gamble.
maybe not Disney right now.
I mean, I can definitely see people investing in Disney and stuff because they're practically a monopoly in the making if they aren't already.
I don't like Disney. I've heard they've had some very predatory contracts. I told you about that, right?
Nah, tell me about it.
I've heard that there's like this
What about
kind
Disney
of
don't you like?
there's like this kind of stipulation in certain people's writing contracts where they have complained that in their Disney writing contract, it said that if they ever stopped working for Disney, they were not allowed to make IPs of their own for the next 10 years. And if they did, their new IPs would still belong to Disney for those next 10 years. So if they came up with literally any other idea or, were hired on to work at another company, basically like whatever they worked on is Disney property, because what if they stole ideas from Disney, like while they were working there? It's just like, I get wanting to protect your own IP, but that's like freaking evil. You basically force them to work for you for the rest of forever, and if they don't, they have to wait 10 years before they can do the job they're good at again. You know? Oh, sorry, you gotta get a job flipping burgers or something for the next 10 years because you ain't working here anymore. And then that's gonna look terrible on a resume. How come you couldn't get a job writing straight out of Disney? Oh, well, it was in my contract.
Yeah, it doesn't seem all that great on a resume, but I'm working on the humanities building. I think it's working out pretty okay.
Yes, I don't like the idea of Disney. I got kind of scared when I saw that Glitch got what was it? They got the Amazing Digital Circus onto Disney XD. That kind of that kind of what's the word I'm looking for? That kind of unsettled me a bit.
What, did it raise a red flag for you? Unsettled? Okay, fair enough. That is still quite an accomplishment, though.
I mean, it's cool that they got their IP recognized by a big brand name like Disney, but at the same time, it's Disney.
Hmm, that gets me thinking. Hold on.
There's like some companies that you just shouldn't work with. I mean, hey, I'm a capitalist too, but I'm not an asshole. I mean, I'm kind of an asshole, but not that bad. My friends knew that I was an asshole before they invited me to the movie theater. They knew that I was going to be making fun of that Lord of the Rings movie the entire time, and we had more fun because of it. Brother, did you see the Rings of Power?
No, but I haven't heard good things.
Neither have I. There was like this Lord of the Rings animated movie or whatever, and we were watching it, and it was just like wall to wall jokes. We could make fun of it the entire time. The movie theater was empty when we got there. We joked that we rented the entire movie theater out for ourselves because there was literally no one else there. As the movie was ending, his brother was complaining, like, "Is the movie almost over yet? I gotta go to the bathroom." And I'm like, What do you mean? We just sat down. It's been 5 minutes."
What?
The movie's been going on for like 2 hours and it's almost done. And he's like, "Is the movie almost over yet? I gotta go." I'm like, "What do you mean? It's been 5 minutes. We just sat down." I was making a joke about the movie being so boring that he just thought that it went on forever.
I see, I see. Okay. It's good that you saw a movie though. That's cool.
I was like, "Man, they could only afford like 12 frames a second." And he's like, "You counted that?" And I'm like, "No, look at it."
You can't count the frames.
It just looked so jittery and like choppy, you know? Like standard animation quality is like 24 frames a second, right? Some people do 30 in like YouTube or whatever, but like for movies and TV shows, they tend to do like 24 frames a second. This looked shittier and choppier than that, and I was like, "Oh, they got like 12 frames a second here." I was making a joke about them half-assing the animation, and they were like, "Oh, you counted?"
It could have been that they filmed at 30 frames a second because like we're conditioned to see the blur, and at this point in history we're conditioned to see like we're conditioned to like filter out the shutter on the camera. So at this point, like it could have just looked unnatural given that it might have been framed at like 30 a second. Even though it would have been like a little smooth, but like the jittery could have been caused by the lack of motion blur. They might have filmed it more than 24 frames per second. Let's look that up actually. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can find an answer for this online.
What? How many frames was the animated Lord of the Rings movie? All right, hold on. Let me check on something. All right.
Gosh, dang it, I don't know what the shutter speed was. That's something worth asking. At least to me, because I'm kind of I nerd out over this kind of stuff.
You got the camera nerdness.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so basically, like for some scenes in like Private Ryan or like Saving Private Ryan or like that D-Day movie, they would film some scenes in 30 frames per second so that it would look like really like tense and intense, and it's not like and it's like sharp. It makes a very sharp image. And then other scenes they would film in the regular 24 to kind of make it look like it's slowing down. Yeah. So they would do stuff like that. And then if you want to film slow motion, you would actually do what's called over cranking. You get that because back in the day when you would crank the film too fast, you would end up elongating the image, the moving image. So you if you want like higher quality slow motion, you would film at 60 frames per second, and then you would adjust the speed to 24 in editing so that you can achieve slow motion. And that's
Mm.
why they call it overcranking, because like they used to when they when they did it too fast, it ended up making it really slow when they played it back normally. So that's how you would. It really just depends on what sort of situation you're going for, how fast you would, how how much you want to adjust the shutter.
Oh, there's someone. See if the raid goes through. There, that's working. I'll see about adding Pal World to my schedule on Friday then. Maybe I'll start stream early that day. Oh, you left already?
Yeah, I'm a little Minecrafted out, honestly.
What? Because of why
I
is
could
there
keep
snow
going,
on
but
my
it feels
road?
like I'm straining or something. I just can't Minecraft at the moment.
Apparently, according to the map, I'm not floating over the road like I am. I'm just trying to inch my way back to where I were. I just want to get one last look of the frickin' ice cream parlor before the frickin' stream ends. Come on, game, load. I just want to see it. Yeah, there we go. We got one corner. There it is.